English Labs.
Today, present simple.
All right, folks, let's talk about the simple present tense. The present simple is used to talk about habitual actions, general facts, or truths. Let's see how verbs are used in affirmative sentences in the present simple tense. For example, I can say, I speak English. You play the guitar very well. We study every day. They watch movies together. Note that in the present simple, when we talk about I, you, we, and they, the verbs in the sentence are used just as they are in their base form, without any changes. Let's make a comparison of when the verb changes. I can say, I speak English. I can also say, she speaks English. Both sentences are correct, but notice that in the second sentence, the verb speak has an S added to the end.
We use the present simple tense with the addition of an "es" to the verb when the subject is he, she, or it.
For example, I can say, he lives in New York. She works in an office. It rains a lot in this region. In these examples, we use the verbs live, work, and rain. See how an S has been added to them at the end. But there are special cases where instead of adding S to the verb, ES is added. These cases occur when the verb ends in O, in S, in SH, in CH, in X, or Z. For example, a verb ending in O is go, it becomes goes. A verb ending in S is pass, it becomes passes. A verb ending in SH is finish, it becomes finishes. A verb ending in CH is watch, it becomes watches. A verb ending in X is fix, it becomes fixes. A verb ending in Z is fizz, it becomes fizzes. Remember that these verbs change only when accompanied by he, she, or it. There is one last rule. For verbs in the third person, instead of adding S, IES is added when they end in we. Let's see some examples. The verb study becomes studies. The verb apply becomes applies. The verb fly becomes flies. The verb carry becomes carries. Once again, remember that these verbs change only when accompanied by he, she, or it. Friends, I almost forgot to mention that there are verbs ending in Y, to which an S is added in the simple present tense. For this to happen, there must be a vowel before the Y. For example, play becomes plays, obey becomes obeys, enjoy becomes enjoys, and buy becomes buys. Notice how there is a vowel before the letter Y, which is why the letter is added in the simple present tense. For the last time, I repeat that this happens with he, she, or it. Now, let's see how negative sentences look in the present simple. In negative sentences with the pronouns I, you, we, and they in the simple present tense, we use the auxiliary verb do in its negative form do not. For example, I do not like coffee. You do not watch TV after midnight. We do not drink soda. They do not like spicy food. However, it is more common to use the contraction of do not, which is don't, resulting in our sentences being as follows. I don't like coffee. You don't watch TV after midnight. We don't drink soda. They don't like spicy food. For sentences with the pronouns he, she, and it, we use the auxiliary verb does in its negative form does not. For example, he does not eat meat. She does not swim in the ocean. It does not grow in cold climates. However, it is more common to use the contraction of does not, which is doesn't, resulting in our sentences being as follows. He doesn't eat meat. She doesn't swim in the ocean. It doesn't grow in cold climates. It is important to note that in negative sentences with the pronouns he, she, and it, verbs remain in their base form. That is, the letters is not added as in affirmative sentences. Now, let's see how questions are formed in the simple present tense. To form questions with the pronouns I, you, we, and they, we place the auxiliary verb do before each personal pronoun. For example, do I play soccer on Saturday? Do you speak Spanish fluently? Do we have any plans for tonight? Do they enjoy going to the beach? Similarly, to form questions with the pronouns he, she, and it, we place the auxiliary verb does before each personal pronoun. For example, does he like ice cream? Does she enjoy playing tennis? Does it rain a lot in this city? And there you have it, folks. That's all the basics you need to know about the present simple tense. But in the next video, we'll take our knowledge to the next level. Don't miss it.